guys, I have my own action figure!
What?
Not another retro channel.
What's going on, guys? And welcome to this very, very special video. Today I have my good friend, Mr. Chance Mathis, and we have some pretty rad news.
Yeah,
right?
we do. So, I'm Chance. I'm the founder of the Toy Stash and the creator of the new line, Radioactive Dudes. And I'm super excited to show you guys the very first figure on the line, Ecto-NARC. Ecto-NARC is an absolutely freaking amazing figure. It comes with the, as you can see there, the head also of the one and only Boston White.
Woo.
And we're just super excited to bring this to you all. It's a brand new gross out line. It's everything we love about the 80s and the 90s. There's going to be companion comics that come with each figure. So there's going to be an entire backstory that's going to be built. You'll have to get each figure you get will kind of lay an origin down, and it'll create an entire backstory with all of these figures. And you can also see there he's got, we love this, the Sinister selfie staff.
Ooh.
Perfect for every totally tubular toy hunter like Ecto-NARC here. And then also, if you'll see here on the back, coming soon, the next figure is going to be somebody I think you know very well, right?
Maybe an invader.
Might be.
Maybe.
I think it might be.
Some sort of invader.
Might be an invader.
Yeah.
Might be a guy who knows a whole lot about toys.
Or somebody that likes to buy a lot of calculators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
You
too.
never know.
So yeah, that's gonna be our next figure, and we're gonna be doing the reveal for that extremely soon.
Very soon.
And we're super excited about that one too.
I have a question.
Okay.
And
Shoot.
I know that you and I have talked about this before. Like, when did you have this idea to start a toy line?
It came to me like a year ago. I was just going through some different figures and parting them together, and I just got to thinking that I wanted to make a toy that was, you know, sort of encompassed all the things that we loved, and really got to thinking about card art on toys and how much that is a huge part of the deal for me is the art, the art of the cards. So, you know, I was just thinking I really want figures that are an homage to everything that we love, all the gross out stuff that we love, and then the card art that we all, you know, because sometimes, let's face it, boys and girls, it can get bland out there a little bit. So I wanted to make sure that we had the most amazing freaking artwork on these cards, and that's huge shout out to Powder GHG on Instagram, Casey Jones. Absolutely freaking amazing work. This is going to be the overall style for the line. But yeah, just wanting those few things to come together and just wanting to see something that you don't already see out there. So you just make it yourself, you know. So that's kind of where we are.
That's all amazing. I mean, the artwork. Oh my gosh!
Absolutely, it's crazy. We're so super excited about it.
If you had any action figures from the '90s, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Toxic Crusaders, any of those, like Captain Planet, like what else? Just crazy.
Skeleton Warriors.
Yes,
Skeleton Warriors.
Anything like that. Like the guy that sculpted this, his name is Mr. Scott Hensey.
Scott Hensey.
He's a toy legend. He seriously is. He's
absolute royalty. Yeah. He
like I said, he did a lot of the villains from TMNT. Some of my favorite molds. He did Pizza Face. He did Mondo Gecko. He did Wingnut and Screw Loose.
Yeah.
He did. I mean, there's a crap ton, guys. He did Scratch the Cat.
Scratch. So many fucking amazing figures.
And then he did, like Chance said, Skeleton Warriors. He did horses. Like, that line is insane. Street Sharks. He did some South Park stuff. He did some Simpsons stuff.
He's done so much stuff.
Anything you could think of under the sun. Disney stuff, dude. Happy Meal toys. Like,
yeah. And now he's done
Ecto-NARC.
How
crazy is that?
So yeah, the one and only legendary Scott Hensey actually sculpted this. Incredibly sweet, talented guy. We absolutely love him. It's been a pleasure working with him. But yeah, he sculpted this out.
That's crazy, man.
And I cannot believe that. So not only do you get to become your own action figure, but you got sculpted.
I know.
By an absolute legend. So something you were holding in your hand as a child.
It's a reality
for you. It's you
now, right here. It's me. So that brings me to my next question. So when I think we spoke in February when you were like laying out, hey, I have this idea.
Right.
This is what I want to do. Would you be interested? Why on earth would you pick me first? Like a mid-toy YouTuber, like toy YouTuber.
I wouldn't consider you mid. I like, to be honest, the film that you're in. That I'm sure everybody knows, Retro Freaks, amazing film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Your character in there, and I don't know. You and I are very good friends.
Yes,
and
we
I
are.
I saw a lot of potential for the first type of figure that I wanted to do. Because NARC actually came up with the theme, basically, of it being like a glow ecto sort of thing. So
you gotta check out Retro Freaks to like really understand this figure.
Yes.
But even if you haven't or you're not going to watch it, it's totally fine. Like this action figure, like if you collect 80s, 90s, like you gotta have this. You gotta own this.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing.
All right, everybody. So I'm here with the legendary Pixel Dan, and he's going to give us a little 10-second review on the Ecto-NARC figure that just launched today for Radioactive Dudes. So, what do you think?
Dude, it's amazing. First of all, the colors, totally poppin', totally my aesthetic, so I'm way into it. I love, like, he's just so fun, but, like, come on, highlight of this entire thing, Boston Mike's head.
Oh,
That's gotta be
absolutely.
the best accessory I've ever seen for an action figure. I mean,
Absolutely.
come on. It's awesome, man. I'm so happy for NARC.
Yeah.
And Boston Mike to the action figures. I love it, dude. It's so cool.
Well, thanks for the love, man. Appreciate
Got
it.
it, man.
You have to, yes, absolutely. So I thought that the first figure in this line, just you, would be a perfect fit for
Well,
it.
dude,
So it wasn't even a question in my mind.
Yeah, I am beyond honored. So thank you so much for that, man.
I'm
crazy.
honored to share doing this line with you and making this, and it's
Love it.
freaking amazing, man.
Okay, Chan. So I have to ask, like, who designed this figure? Actually designed it.
I designed it. I had some great ideas, of course, with this man, and just sat down and pounded it out. And that's actually, so the file card on the back, that's the original concept for the figure.
Yeah.
So I designed it and then gave it over for the card art for Casey, and he stylized it sort of in his own beautiful, amazing way for the front of it. But yeah, and this is actually my first real toy design. So this is the absolute start of all of it. So extremely excited.
Very cool, man. So one of the things this is totally new to. Obviously, neither one of us has made a toy and tried to put it in production and
Right.
all of that. So we've had some learning curves along the way, and we're still seeing those. But we have a really good idea and what you guys are going to get. So one of those is I suggested, instead of like, so it's 5 points of articulation. So one of the cool things that I like, I thought it would be cool to have like interchangeable parts. So let's say you got Ecto-NARC and you got this mystery figure that's coming up next, and then whatever is coming along the way, that hey, it would be cool to like interchange all the parts, kind of like Motu Origins, because I thought that was a like groundbreaking idea. I was like, this is amazing. I love this, but we don't have the capital to do that. But instead, what we're going to do, we're going to put magnets. So all the limbs will have magnets in it, so you can interchange with the other figures. And if Boston Mike wanted to take my head off and put his head on my body,
He could potentially do that.
he could do that.
If he wanted
right?
to, yeah, he can do that.
So we thought that would be an excellent feature.
I think so.
And easy to do on our end without sacrificing like quality.
Doesn't really sacrifice quality.
Mm-hmm.
Interchangeable. They stay on. They're posable. A lot of people prefer them. So I appreciate a lot of the guidance from a lot of people in the community, and kind of are deciding to go with those. And I think it's a good decision for sure.
I'm excited about that.
And we're going to be using a higher quality glow in the dark resin for him. Not for every figure. It'll kind of vary as it goes, but he will be, he will have a glow in the dark feature. So his exposed skin areas are going to glow in the dark. And eventually we may do something here with Boston. We'll kind of talk about that potentially. He may potentially have some suits or some armature or something he could go on. You know,
you never know.
You never know. Yeah, so stay tuned for that too.
One more thing, as we're looking at the figure.
Sure.
What are those shoes he's wearing?
These shoes. Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked, Narc. So these are Bull Airs. These are legit Bull Airs kicks. So Bull Airs is working with us on this project. He is part of it. So a lot of these figures are going to be sporting a sort of Rad Radioactive Dudes variation of his existing shoes, and in the future we may even have some characters that have shoes on them that don't exist and that could potentially exist in the future.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Stay tuned.
So all kinds of fun.
All right, what's up, everybody? So I'm here with Tom Bullman, Bull Airs.
Bull Airs.
Freaking genius, legend in his time.
I'll pay you that $20 later for the plug.
That's okay. You owe me a little more, Vince.
Okay.
But we're here with our very first figure that we're revealing today, Retropalooza. This is Ecto-NARC of the Rad Radioactive Dudes toy line. And as you can see, his kicks are Bull Airs. He's got a little variation of a set of Bull Airs, pair of Bull Airs.
I mean, this is the only way Craig needs to be walking around is with a pair of Bull Airs in this amazing toy line. Like, just to be part of this is an honor. It's freaking amazing.
Well, we're so happy that you're part of it, man. All the figures coming out are going to have different kicks on them. We're going to do some cool promotional stuff, man. Do some custom kicks or whatever that maybe you can't even get in real life that could potentially become something. So
the possibilities are endless.
Absolutely endless.
And they're totally radical and radioactive, and they're dudes.
You can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. But all right, man, we appreciate your time.
No, I appreciate the honor, man. It's a blessing, and I'm so stoked for these, and I can't wait for people to see them and get them.
Sweet.
Get them.
Hit us up on Instagram at Rad Radioactive Dudes, and we'll talk.
So this line and these figures are going to be sort of like a game. There's so many things that we can do with it and include it in other things. So I think it's really going to be a fun experience for everybody. But they're going to be good, high quality figures. We're gonna paint them in house.
Yeah. Yes.
We've got good people doing that. We're going to paint them in house. And I think they're going to look. Amazing.
They look amazing. So Scott, for the prototype, Scott did paint most of it, but once we got it back, we both said, "Hey, like the pants, like let's change it to a gray, a different color." Scott did fantastic. It's not about that, but we just wanted to pop a little more.
Right. It just the color. That's just kind of the set design we had. So we changed that up real quick, but it absolutely looks amazing. Scott did a killer job.
Yes.
It really helped us to get this out to where we could premiere it for you guys. So we really appreciate and love him. Thank you so much, Scott, for getting all of this done so quickly.
Yes.
We really can't thank you enough. And
Scott,
fantastic work, man.
Yeah, he's been the man throughout this entire project.
Hey, it's Robbie Wrist, Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. I'm now going to take this opportunity to start talking like myself and to point you in the direction of Rad Radioactive Dudes. It's a new toy line. And, I mean, come on, look at that, right? Radical and radioactive and duty.
Okay, so one thing that we need to talk about too is what's the scale of this figure?
So the scale of this is 5.5.
Ooh, yeah.
It's 5.5.
Masters of the Universe scale right there.
Yeah, right.
So he'll look great with displayed with your Motu figures, TMNT,
Toxic Crusaders,
guys. Like he'll mesh very well within all that, because if you look at the figure, it's kind of like all my favorite things. You got Motu, you got the TMNT, you got the Toxic Crusaders, and you got little Ghostbusters. Like, I don't know. In my head, that's what
it's like a perfect. It's a perfect mashup of all of it. Oh, and also too, if you notice a little detail there on his leg, it says Dibs. So
Dibs.
If you're a Retro Freaks fan,
you already know.
You already know.
1981. What? That's a 1981 Italian Scarecrow. Shit me. Dibs.
Hi, it's Francois Chow, aka the Shredder. Just want you guys to check out this new line, Rad Radioactive Dudes. It's coming out soon. It's a new line. Hope you enjoy it.
Babies! They're babies!
Alright guys, so this is how you pre-order your Ecto-NARC. Right now, it is currently live on Indiegogo. The link will be down below. It is live today until October 15th at midnight. So get your pre-order in. The cost of the figure like we said earlier, will be $80. On Indiegogo, you'll see $90, but that includes shipping. So it'll be shipped free to you. Go to Indiegogo. You have until October 15th to get your pre-orders in. Make sure you share this video, share it with others that might be interested in this, because we want to see this line grow and give you guys some pretty rad creations. So for you international guys, we have some options available for you as well. Go to this email address right here. So this email address is Chance's direct email. You will be speaking with him and he will get you guys going for our international friends. So guys, this is worldwide, so get those pre-orders in. We appreciate every single one of you and all the support that we've gotten so far. Thank you so much. And guys, until next time, peace.